Hello viewers and welcome back to episode 70 of Saving Southend with me, Bearlenation. Today we take on Millwall as we are just about looking up to those playoff positions. Roll the intro and let's get stuck into it. So we played 6 games since we last met, viewers, and we've carried on that good run of form. The good run of form continued with a 3-1 victory over Birmingham, where Medley scored a penalty, Aaron Ramsey scored, and 2 minutes later Warren O'Hara got our third. After being 1-0 down as well, so to come from 1-0 down and win 3-1 at home is a really good result for us. After that, we were 1-0 down again at home against Charlton, but Dan Lundulu had other ideas and put us back on level terms, and the game finished 1-1 with his first of the season. After that, we had a disappointing away loss to Aston Villa, who are one of the better teams in this league. Somewhat understandable, I think, to lose to Villa. We didn't play too badly either, but a little bit disappointing that we couldn't come away with a draw. After that, we beat Barnsley away from home 1-0 with Rashawn Mouthrin scoring in the 13th minute. Then we made it 2 wins in a row as Warren O'Hara got his second goal of the season with a goal against Sheffield Wednesday to give us all 3 points. And then in the last game, we've drawn 1-1 with Crystal Palace, who weren't too far ahead of us either. So a really good point at home with Gordon scoring with 3 minutes of time remaining against his former team to snatch us a point. And those results see us, after 18 games, sitting 4 points outside the playoffs. So we are looking pretty good at the moment to say we've won as many games this season as what we did in our relegation season 2 years ago. 10 draws is a little bit concerning for me, the most out of anyone in the league, but 2 losses is really, really good. If we can convert some of those draws into wins, we will soon pick up plenty of points and move up into those playoff positions. As I said in yesterday's episode, the board have agreed to build us a new training ground, which has led to this magnificent office we sit in now. The new training facilities are due to be completed in less than a month's time on the 19th of December, but the board have let me move into the office just that little bit early to get comfortable with the new surroundings. We've improved the training facilities as well, which happened back in September, so hopefully we should see the fruits of those labour come into and improve the standard of players and youth players here. And ultimately, they have had a big impact on the financials of the club, where we currently have a balance of £846,000. So we need to stop the curve and get that climbing once again. Hopefully, we can do that with some ticket money coming in. And if we carry on performing the way we are and push for those playoffs, we will do that very, very soon. Let's see if we can continue pushing for those playoffs as we take on Millwall. Let's go have a look at the starting 11. Here we are then, the starting 11 is Peacock, Farrell in goal, a back 5 of Aloha, Medley, O'Hara, Stevenson with Mitchell at right back, Azzopardi and Sweet in the centre with Malther on the left, Cardozo on the right and Gordon leading the line for us. Addo has dropped out of form a little bit. We've also had Lundulu moaning at us about wanting to start a few more games, but I think Gordon is starting to come a little bit better in this league, so I'm willing to give him a bit more of a chance. One man that is in danger of dropping out at the moment is James Sweet. He's not really performing to the levels that I would expect for someone of his ability, so unless he doesn't improve, he could be dropping out of this starting 11. We'll get those fists pumping, tell the boys the media have given a lot of credit lately, and we've got the faith in them to go out there and make a difference for us. Crucial game coming up here. Millwall just below us in the league, but if we can win here at the Den again, carry on chasing that playoff pack, and if we do that, we could end up with a playoff surge this season, which is very unexpected for us. Here we are then, kickoff is here. We are playing in our light blue strip today against Millwall in their dark blue. No highlights to note after just 7 minutes. 2 bookings though for us. Well, not for us in the game. Gordon heads it on, fine, Sweet. Oh, at the edge of the area. Oh. And Warren O'Hara at the edge of the area looked like he had a wonderful opportunity to bury the ball into the back of the net. James Sweet headed it down very nicely for him, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. Mitchell into Azzopardi. Sweet now bringing it forward. What can he do? Finds Maltry. He's obviously heard of Sweet, so that he is in danger of being dropped because he's just seemed to up his levels a little bit in this game so far. We've not really said his name too much apart from that over the last few, or seen his name apart from that over the last few games. Cardo brings it down, but he is well challenged. Bayer on this left-hand side for Millwall into Richmond. Good ball over the top. Jackson, is he offside? He's not. Mike Jackson, he's onside, unfortunately. I don't know what joke. There's a joke to be made there, and I've missed it. But I thought he was offside here. Let's have a look. This is a good ball over the top. And we've just been caught out there. I think that was Medley that's just played him on there, which is very disappointing that we've not managed to defend that ball. I don't know if is it going to show us that. Yeah, he's a good couple of yards on side as well, isn't he? The whole line has played him on side there, which is really, really disappointing. Hora heads it away, finds Mitchell on this right-hand side now. Into Cardozo. What will he do? That's a poor ball cutting inside. And Jackson once again is here. Mike Jackson, could he make it 2? And Peacock Farrell collects the ball very, very nicely. 20 minutes gone. We'll demand a little bit more from these players because we've only had the one shot so far, which did fall to O'Hara, but we've not really seen us do anything else other than that, which is very disappointing at the moment. Wallace now, ball in for Millwall, headed away. Can we chase it down? Booth gets there before us. He's just playing the ball down, finds his teammate into Edwards. Wallace, edge of the area, Bayo's played the ball again. Oh, and a long range effort. A long range effort from outside the area has found its way into the back of our net. I did say that Millwall was a tough place to come and collect points, and we are really not on our game here. And this could be our 3rd loss of the season. Really good bit of build-up play. I mean, if Bayo had played the ball there, we could have been offside, but he hasn't. He's used his vision, seen Peacock Farrell in a poor area really for the goalkeeper, and has caught him out. And we are 2-0 down at half-time. We've not had a single shot on target either. We're going to point the finger and tell the boys to show something else in that second half, and say we aren't happy with anybody on that field, because we're not. We've only seen us have one highlight so far, and it was simply not good enough. We'll drop some encouragement. Cardozo with a 6.2, which is unprecedented for him. So we'll bring him off, Cardozo, and bring Addo on that right. Who else is having a poor game? Azzopardi with a 6.4 as well. So we'll bring Alfonso on as well, give him a run out. We've not seen much of him lately. The problem is we've got a lot of good midfielders, but just trying to please them all and keep them all playing is not easy at the moment. Hopefully we'll be able to do it pretty soon, but this would be a devastating blow for us in our playoff chances. Even this early on, I think. Good ball that Alfonso has picked up. He brings it forward, finds Malfoy on the left-hand side. Can we get a goal with just less than half an hour to go? And that is a weird ball that Millwall played, and we have got a long throw-in, which isn't a highlight and is very, very disappointing. We will make the final change of the game now. We'll bring James Sweet off for Sabet Senko and just leave it at that. James Sweet was very, very tired there. Hopefully, we will be able to just take advantage of use these changes to our advantage and maybe scrape a point. Doesn't look like that though. Mike Jackson's in, and Mike Jackson, wrong side of the post. I thought that just found the back of the net. It's not going our way. We've not had a single shot on target here. We're going to berate the boys because they've been very, very poor today all round. They've become camera shy, and that is very disappointing. A disappointing loss as well, and could be crucial even this early on in our playoff push. We're going to thrash the arms and just say we expect everyone in training tomorrow. They all seem motivated by that, but that was a really, really poor performance, and one that we have not come to expect from this squad. And Millwall do overtake us in the league now by 2 points, and that sees us still somehow 4 points outside the playoffs, but we really need to book our ideas up if we are going to look at those playoffs. We'll leave it there for today, viewers, and what we'll do is we'll come back for a double header in tomorrow's episode. We'll come back for the Boxing Day game against Norwich, and we will also come back for the game just before New Year's Eve against Nottingham Forest. Two teams that we drew with at the start of the season. Can we go one further and beat them? We'll have to find out. And if you have enjoyed that episode, viewers, please don't forget to smash the like button for me, share the video around, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I'll see you again for more next time.